To work out or not to work out? That is the question. In life, generally you come to the decision of eventually, will I go to the gym ever? Or will I just stay home and not go to the gym ever? Well, when asking yourself that, what you're asking is, well, I have no idea. That honestly completely depends on the person who's asking, and that could be any multiple range of opinions or reasons why, and it takes an entire lifetime leading up to that point because it's such a life-defining decision that completely and utterly changes every single aspect of your life in every single way, shape, and form that takes literally everything that you've ever done before in your entire life into account when making it. Of course, some people, it's not that big of a deal, but it is that big of a deal to everyone, even if you don't see it as such. Really, to me, to go to the gym and work out or to not work out or, stay home, work out, however you might choose to exercise and live a healthier lifestyle is one of those things. It's asking what you would prefer to do with your time. And that's a scary notion because it's really asking some very complex questions. It's asking, if you don't want to work out, are you going to work out and eat healthy and do things you don't necessarily want to do to prolong your life if it means you have to do things you don't want to do? And some people will say yes, some people will say no, and that's the thing. Really, you can say, yeah, I'll eat healthy 90% of the time and unhealthy 10% of the time, and I can handle that. But if you ate healthy 100% of the time, you would live longer and have a healthier life and be more prone to living, that thing that you kind of need to do. And, well, really, it's all about moderation, isn't it? It's about deciding what is best for you. And sometimes you might not make the right decision. Sometimes you might say, I'll just stay home, when really you probably should have gone to the gym or probably should have got that membership or eaten healthy or made that salad or learned to cook that healthy recipe or took that class. And really, it's such a complex, loaded, layered question of whether or not someone should live a healthier lifestyle and go and work out. For me, I'm a sports player. I play sports pretty much all the time, like every day, and I go to the gym a lot, less than I should. I've been trying to go pretty much every day, but things come up. YouTube comes up, and I'm like, wow, I had this new idea for a series, and I have to work on it, and I don't go to the gym for like a week because I'm just working consistently on YouTube. Or I have an idea for a novel and I start writing it and I get halfway done in like a week and I'm like, wow, this novel is coming together really well. But then I realize, I haven't gone to the gym, showered, or worked on YouTube videos for a whole week. This is not good. And that happens to me a lot. And it's about striking that moderation and kind of doing a little bit at a time of everything so you never fall back, so you never lose where you were, and to continuously keep up and keep progressing and keep doing it. Then it's the question of, is that really important? It was more important to me to work on YouTube videos at that time than to go to the gym. Does it mean every time it's going to be? No, of course not. But at certain times you have to decide, is it more important for me to go work out right now, or is it more important for me to actually work on this? And that possibly is one of the biggest questions you have to answer. And that's what makes it interesting, but it's also what makes it kind of clear cut. Because the more reasons you have to actually live a healthier lifestyle and to work out, like I said, I play a lot of sports and I take sports very, very seriously, and it's a large part of my life, and it's pretty much going to always be a large part of my life. Just playing sports all the time, playing soccer, doing my best and making a team and getting that defense and getting her done, all that sort of stuff. And that's a very large part of my life. And I want to be healthy so I can not just give 100% on the field right now, but so when I'm 30, I can still be playing soccer and my knees aren't blown out, or I'm in too bad of a shape, or like, hey, I can run a marathon like right now in the condition I am. I want to be able to say I can do that when I'm 30. I don't want to just be like, when I was 16, I could run a marathon. I want to be able to say that through most, if not my entire life. There are people who are 80 who still run marathons because of the fact they ate healthy and did things in the past that let them do that. But is it important to you? Do you, who's listening to this, the person listening to this right now, do you care about running a marathon when you're 80? Do you really want to do that? Because to me, sure, that's cool. I don't necessarily want to do that. I want to have the health benefits of being able to run a marathon at 80, but actually running the marathon, I could probably care less about. However, the health benefits are amazing because I want to live a long, healthy life. I want to be able to make as many stories as possible and help as many people as possible and get the most out of what I can do. I want to eventually open up a business. There's a business plan I have that will take years and years and years to get off the ground. I want to continue doing YouTube for years. I want to continue playing sports for years. I want this business plan to plan out to go the way I want it to, but that'll take a long time and a long investment. I want to see it through to the end and make sure that after I'm gone, it's still there and still kicking and still helping people and still providing artists outlets. And I want my art to reach as many people as it possibly can, and I want to tell as many stories as I possibly can. And the only way I can do that is through working out. So to me, working out is being able to play sports. It's being able to do things now in the moment, healthier and more often, and being able to wake up early and be refreshed and be full of energy because I'm in good shape and I can manage to do that. And am I in great shape right now? No, I'm not in the perfect condition. I am honestly not. I could probably go run a marathon. I would be dead, but I could do it. Is that perfect condition? No, I prefer it if I was in much better shape than I am right now. And I'll be honest, if I worked out harder and I worked out more often, I didn't slack on that every once in a while, I would be in that better shape and I'd probably be able to get more efficient work done in the other things. If I just kind of gauged how much I do everything, if I wrote a little bit every day and worked out a little bit every day and did everything a little bit every day, I'd be better off. But it's kind of hard to get in that rhythm and get into that motivation to do it. And to the just average person, or to the person who has other goals in mind, who I want to do this and I know exactly how long it'll take to do this. By the time I'm 30, this will be done 100% and this is what I want to do with my life. After that, I could care less. Then who cares if you work out? As long as you get that thing done, who cares if you live to be 80? That's the thing. I want to live that long because the fact there's stuff I want to do. There's continuously things I want to do and I know I can't get done unless I have time and effort put in and unless I have all the energy I can get. I need every advantage I can get, and this is one of the advantages. But if I want to do something else, then working out might not be an advantage. If I wasn't a sports player, I wouldn't work out as much as I do. I would eat healthy. That would be about the extent. I would go to the gym once in a while, maybe run, and I would eat healthy, and that's about the extent of what I would do. But on top of that, I also enjoy working out. I enjoy playing sports, and I enjoy straining myself physically. That's one of the passions. It's one of the things I care about most in life, is straining myself and pushing myself to my limit. That is honestly one of the biggest thrills I get out of my life. That is one of the most important things to me. Like it might not sound this way because you're that writer guy who says eat healthy and love and peace and all that. But honestly, there are things that I don't do that I really want to do. If I wasn't worried about being healthy and not getting injured or anything like that for other sports, I would probably try out cage boxing or mixed martial arts, because that sounds so interesting. It sounds so cool. That'd be pushing myself to my absolute limit. I'd be learning to fight, and that'd be such an epic thing to do. But I don't do that because I know, the enjoyment I get out of doing that would be extreme. I would enjoy mixed martial arts and cage fighting so much, but I would probably end up getting hurt, and it would not be worth it. It would not be worth it to do that. Working out, I'm not going to get hurt. It's going to prevent me from getting hurt. If I'm in good shape, there's less chance of me getting hurt. If I get hurt, I'll bounce back sooner, or I'll bounce back better, or I'll know how to bounce back. I'll know what the workouts I need to do to build myself back up. And that is important to me, and that's the trade-off. I do this so I can do other things, but I don't do certain things because I know the risk is higher than the reward. The what it's taking is larger than what I'm getting from it. So I don't do certain things that I want to do that I know would be probably good for me, such as mixed martial arts or things along those lines, because I know it will take away more than it'll gain. But for me, going to the gym and working out is important. It's something I think everyone should do in moderation to a certain extent because it'll prolong your life great amounts. It's something you can find great enjoyment in. There's workouts for everyone. Seriously, just go out, try something. There's a sport or a workout or something you can do that you'll enjoy. Go play Pokemon Go and just walk around. That's incredibly healthy for you, and you're just playing a video game. There's a workout for everyone, and I think everyone should try to put in a little bit of effort, since it is that rule of diminishing returns, where the more effort you get in, the less you get out of it. So just putting a little bit in is pretty much worth it for almost everyone. But dedicating yourself to it fully, going to work out every single day, that's not necessarily worth it for everyone. And there's people who would prefer to eat a tub of ice cream and every once in a while have a salad than the other way around. And that's perfectly fine, because you should do whatever makes you happy. But you also have to keep in mind what makes the people around you, the people you care about, happy. That's something you have to take into consideration, and that's just one of the pros and cons. Do your loved ones want you to live a long time? Do your loved ones want you to do this or that? And that's something you have to take into account when thinking about this. And there's no clear-cut answer. It's something you have to think of on your own. It's something you have to decide on your own. But really, you should think about it, because it's an important question to ask yourself. Do I care about this? Is this important to me? Or even if I don't care about it, is it important enough that I should do it anyway? And is there a way I can figure out how to do this that won't just be beneficial, but I'll also enjoy it?